In Humboldt County, we do have a lot of youth, like in many rural places, who suffer from a lot of adverse childhood experiences.
ACEs is an acronym. It stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. There are a lot of different experiences that can be categorized as an ACE. Abuse and neglect, experiencing racism in your community, scarcity and poverty. If an individual experiences 4 or more ACEs, they are twice as likely to experience serious illnesses like diabetes and cancer. They are 12 times more likely to attempt suicide. They're 10 times more likely to engage in IV drug use.
Any one of those factors, people can be resilient and make it through. But once there are a lot of those factors in a young person's life, we know that they add up and they actually affect gene expression and health outcomes for the rest of a person's life.
How can we create opportunity in the community for families to have access to protective factors?
So First 5 is interesting because there isn't any organization that focuses on those early years the way that First 5 does. So much of our brain development happens in those early years, up to 97%, which means it kind of sets us up for how our life is going to be, how we're going to show up as adults, how our traumas are going to pick up. So those early years, although sometimes we think like, oh, they're just kids, they're so valuable because it shows up in a lot of different ways.
At First 5 Humboldt, we create programming and supports for families with children ages 0 to 5.
Becoming a new parent at times can bring up a lot of challenges and new routines and new experiences that you may or may not feel fully prepared for. I think a huge piece of our foundational work is building off of the strengths that already exist within your family.
So I want to say, first off, welcome, and then also I want you to look around the room because this is our Humboldt Coalition on behalf of the children in our county.
First 5 Humboldt has a wide variety of programs and projects that we offer to our community. We're not just doing the advocacy and the monitoring of data outcomes and all of that important work, but we're also doing direct programs.
The goal of Playgroup is to create positive childhood experiences where parents can learn and connect in friendly settings as well as spend quality time with their children.
They look forward to it every week. It's basically the place where they have socialization during the week.
I like Playgroup because it's fun.
I've found it's really easy to feel isolated as a parent. There's a lot of weight on my shoulders. I feel a sense of a community when we come to playgroups. You know, when my kids are going through, it's completely normal. I feel more at ease.
They're one of the very few places that are available for that specific age group, somewhere where it's safe, stress-free, makes a huge difference for all of us.
When we connect families to the services they need, we create positive outcomes not only for children, but for also their families.
Parent education programs that we have going on right now, Triple P, that's an evidence-based model. There's a ton of research behind it. But the other side of it is bringing folks together to connect with one another, build their support network, to feel validated and supported in community and not alone, basically.
I get tips on resources, which has been really helpful for both of us. It makes you feel better about whatever you're doing or whatever you were doubting yourself in certain times. So that's really nice.
So I'm 36 weeks pregnant. We've learned so much already. This is our first baby. I thought I was prepared, but we've already had so many different questions answered from some of the nurses. So it's definitely really, really, really cool to learn, and I love it.
More and more children are spending more and more time in childcare. And so we want to make sure that childcare in whatever setting is as high quality as possible.
So we do provide training for people who are childcare providers or who work with 0 to 5-year-olds.
When you have a child and then you have to leave them to go somewhere else without them, you want to know that they are growing and learning and happy and safe. The kids who have spent some years in childcare, they come to kindergarten more prepared
Muchas veces los niños están solos, no tienen muchos compañeritos y al momento que van creciendo ocupan estar relacionándose con los demás niños para ir preparándose para el siguiente paso que sería ir a la escuela.
Getting to see families feel less stress on a daily basis, feel safe in their community, feel like they belong, feel like they have community. That's amazing.
It's really important to support First 5 Humboldt because this investment in our children's foundation is really an investment in all of our futures.